morning. Facing a crisis is one thing. It comes and it goes. But there are some situations that just don't seem to go away. Sometimes as you read through the book of Psalms, you think, oh, here we go again. We're repeating the same kind of experience. And in Psalm 59, this is kind of quite explicit. David starts with the song that's headlined as "Do Not Destroy." I think he feels like sooner or later I'm going to be history, because this is a relentless onslaught against me. Deliver me from my enemies, O my God. Protect me from those who rise up against me. Deliver me from those who would work evil, and save me from bloodthirsty men. David's not aware of anything that he's done wrong. He's maintained his righteousness. This is probably written again in the time when Saul was relentlessly pursuing him. For behold, they lie in wait for my life. Fierce men stir up strife against me. For no transgression or sin of mine, O Lord, for no fault of mine, they run and make ready. He's aware of his innocence. He's not done anything to deserve the treatment that he's getting. And this can happen to us in work situations, in all kinds of relationships. Life has its way of conspiring against us. And as Christians, we're not exempt from the trials and temptations of the world. Sometimes I think Christians face more difficulties than non-Christians. Rouse yourself, he says. Awake to meet me and see. You, Lord God of hosts, are God of Israel. He wants to bring God into the situation. And I guess sometimes we want God to come like the big brother who will just come and beat up those people who are sorting us out. But this just keeps coming back. Listen, in verse 6, each evening they come back howling like dogs and prowling about the city. There they are, bellowing with their mouths, with swords in their lips, for who, they think, will hear us. There's this sense of people out there doing stuff, and they keep doing it, and they're like dogs, and they're relentless in it, and they think they're going to get away with it. And it seems like they are, because David then goes, but you, O Lord, laugh at them. You hold all the nations in derision. Okay, fine. So he's still wanting God to do something. But look at verse 14. Each evening they come back. God's in the situation, but the dogs are still coming back. Howling like dogs, prowling about the city. They wander about for food and growl if they do not get their fill. But something has happened in David. He has roused and stirred himself to get above the situation. When Paul says we're more than conquerors, it's not just a kind of flick switch. It's not an automatic ticket that we can just hang around our necks and say, that's me. There's a work that has to take place in our hearts to get us above the situation. I will sing of your strength. I will sing aloud of your steadfast love in the morning. For you have been to me a fortress, a refuge in the day of my distress. O my strength, I will sing praises to you. For you, O God, are my fortress, the God who shows me steadfast love. It's like God drives us back to himself through the heartaches and the hardships of life. Where can we go but to you, O Lord? You are our rock and our deliverer. And in you, we don't only have a safe refuge, we have the best refuge, we have the only refuge. So let's turn to the Lord. And that's the way we maintain our joy, even when the dogs come back at